Dandelions, they're my favorite flowers in the sunshine or during a shower. Dandelions, they be popping up everywhere. So the alders, and alders have the same strategy as the hazelnuts. They're closely related, and they have female flowers and male flowers. You see the new catkins forming, and then these are probably the female flowers, maybe right in here. And you see, and these are the seed pods. They look like little pine cones. So it's fun to have a coniferous hardwood tree. This is alder, and alder bark in particular, high in tannic acid. Some people are using it these days in various kinds of formulas. I mean, I've heard it being used even as a sort of lymphatic, as a disinfectant. I've heard of people even using it for MRSA, as a tincture of alder bark, or the young tips and the young leaf tips. They're full of great stuff and very common. Found just all over, and always easy to identify because it has like little pine cones on a broadleaf tree. Okay.
We're gonna talk about
yeah. So there you go. Look at this. A whole bunch over there. A bunch more. Look at those grapes. Wow. Does anybody know what kind of grapes these are? Whoops. I didn't mean to be so rough here.
Are they cultured grapes?
It's going to be some kind of cultivated grape.
They've just gotten loose. So it'll grow to a pretty good size?
Well, I've never seen them get loose here at all. I'm guessing that just like a lot of this other crazy stuff that's here, it's been planted at some point.
Yeah. And where I live, we have lots of different kinds of wild grapes that usually never get any bigger than this. And they call them fox grapes and possum grapes and fall grapes. And they're very sour, but they taste good when you get used to that sour. And I can remember walking with my old mentor, Theron, and we were walking along. We each had a bunch of these grapes. We all each had a bag full of them, and we were eating them as we were going down the trail. And I can remember he was eating his so much faster than me, and I couldn't understand I said, "How are you eating these grapes so fast? You know, we didn't have much to them. There was kind of pulpy and a big seed in the middle, a couple of seeds. Be spitting the seeds out." And he says, "Well, you're spitting them seeds out." He says, "I just crunched mine right down." And I thought, now, isn't that typical? You know, there I am spitting out the seeds and going to the health food store and buying grape seed extract. You know, yeah, whole foods for whole people. Now I eat a lot of my grape seeds now, and watermelon seeds and all. So, all right, so we'll let these go. And the blackberries, I'm sure you all have been taking advantage of the blackberries. You know, I guess apparently all these blackberries are not native, but boy, if you're going to have a weed, that's a pretty nice weed to have. You know, I guess it depends on whether you're cutting through it or not. But I sure like eating them. And you know, the blackberry root is a classic old-time astringent for diarrhea, suppurating, oozing sores, things like that. So good stuff. All right, let's see. We'll go on up through this way. Dandelions, they're my favorite flowers in the sunshine or during a shower. Dandelions, they be popping up everywhere. They don't care